ni nyina ene so lo wi a odne de beba akomye sechi de beba ni nyina mu no na chese Zakitu oberu bia ye beje ne top 4 eno ne ye tia wati apepa na chese ye koyenim na so lo wi ya pe no na chese ye ba na ya bedi efie enkomo ene be wura Asante Kotoko camp player ni din ene Isa Yakubu latest ene se wa free camp asembiasi opeso hunu a jesa o twen yen so lo wi a fela no eda yenim ibe breki ede amawo na intifu ni ho apejefo ho Kotoko HC player bia na jese masa omoni agen ho papa but omanya nintino na jese also mbomoden etimi ekope player ni din ene Henesi na yebeba na yabehwe ekwani Kotoko efa so di ho nkoma omgiri yese center back no ombetumi enya no na yede no so ebebro na yebewuram ewo Emmanuel entry ni camp. Yes, Emmanuel entry camp. Masa weekend ya so lo muza kabaya days now, you know, 4 days.
4 days.
With just 4 days to go. Say every for na mfa anka ho dia na just say transfer no. Ye cap na tum. We player no move a wontumi nko. Na ebesi sabri mo Kotoko minim ana mo Kotoko acho say yesremo. We dia ye nyama boro abwana hawa yense ne bon. Timomo maden na yenyina yeni nkomo fitiem na ya brante ni ntimi move ene sa nkomo no ebeba on board na House of Folk ene Solomon Agbashi ahyase ne de na akoye se yo yenyina yenkosi ntoma FIFA na agensi bi ya ba na yesene ene so twen yen na ye de honsam ede eba Kwame Opariado ene kasa de ma House of Folk was this a Accra Sports Stadium available on any day. House of Folk ebe choose ho eja stadium bia ebe hwe Cynthia Kwame Opariado enso eka ehon ensam and of course mediama our camp mabebdu na sheben umudi wuram ewo Samna boy na nyame admu a Central Cup and also etumi akotodwa nyame admu a 23rd year na chese and also if it is a lot any war at the mount by way of highway sports journey on your phone so and a good TV no arsenal so we TV ni dia ubenya konya na wafa nententem the obeyen se o message and a yes so near power chose fafa ho memfre why yem phrase ho a message normal message or WhatsApp nemum se TV and a wo hwa search for Oyerepa Radio on Facebook. Oyerepa Radio on Facebook. For comment and for and also prepare your backing kind at the amount. Where the kind at the Solonka into a brain ya for say dear. Yanko Solohona and there. I see a bit of commonness. I not just say what if you should tea solo. Yes, way.
All right. Of Ayeko.
Yes, sure.
Na me feature our stories no ebi but this science same free Julian Alvarez player the Atletico Madrid Barcelona any 18 year papa but Atletico Madrid say onye for sale enya de omo ebetono beyond this summer and yes edi animo no na player no ne contract na temu papa ama ne release clause na no so pa eno can be an Atletico Madrid eso montono na Tino Atletico omo team photograph eno si player bi amra me twa picture na yemfa enhyehyɛ nneɛma for 2026-2027 season na Julian Alvarez picture ni of a picture kasa analyzer
we no dema om
we no gina say ya no mtwa no
okay so ko jaa nya de wo de na de ba ko jaa da bi na akwane ne je da bi hey masa bra be picture wo de bia na ye na ye je no wrong wa resrawo bra Facebook Oyerepa Radio we show solo we current picture ko jaa wo mtwa no
yes
no no boso ko hin
ope Barcelona ko Alvarez no team photo Julian Alvarez naninje ewo Atletico Madrid team ni muaka chomo ese obeko ama yese wa send warning cry e ya team ni se nyame ya domo a ochena enya de obesi training ground so ese oba training e ya Atletico Madrid obese cheso otetuane sa na Enrique Cerezo wa no president Edema Atletico Madrid tell seven was say one crowd onim se Julian Alvarez ebepa atiko fans na chawa ni nyanse wa kekan sempi ebe gu on man Chelsea club no ni dom ensheda eni ni munemo one Enrique Cerezo ogidie eso Alvarez bo 1 or 2 3 games no chance ya tontena na odona echitafo no wo edema no ebe sign aba na ose emfitiase ni nyina Womo Atletico Madrid, Oma catch FC Barcelona. Esa boy no, enya dia ombetono. No mu catch boy no say omo epeso mu keeping into antase. Esa Julian Alvarez enimu chese. Samre nyina odaso ene omo etwe. Eso pese oko FC Barcelona. Womo ebobo konima Enrique Cerezo president. Edema Atletico Madrid. Wono in semwa. Wade etuja Arsenal guso esho mu team no na tino yese de mu ba tino afi no on some edika kase teams no so man hwe ya Arsenal be hwen crofo papa e wo the English Premier League no emu na unim se Arsenal ne Aston Villa yes so man reach agreement for the transfer of Ezri Konsa center back no oko one so bad see akan eden ama Arsenal wo bobo kono ehonoma Ezri Konsa 50 million pounds and a fixed fee Arsenal tia eden ama Aston Villa and Saka and the adults and so guswa e say the Ezri Konsa ko akoka Arsenal center backs wo so ewono na afi we a defender and I saw your team now back na say when jire amata Arsenal team na nya sam keto akra o the way ma packy defenders no William Saliba mo ball Gabriel Magahes Mutramo, Afe Pierre Hincapi, Afe Ricardo Calafiori, Ben White, Julian Timber, Martin Skelly, Mosquera Munina Jamuna Afe, Ezri Konsa so, Ebeka Ediamas, Timnano, Ete Fioba Demamo, Ewotumadian so 48 hours time, a theater, a Adia Konsa. Ebeka medicals. Oh yeah, I'll be sign a contract. Now waba abesia kind ete amate Ganesa and ete free ho eba Inter Milan ne Curtis Jones. What we do is they say they are all said and done. 35 million euro package. And Inter Milan etia Edema Liverpool mo fa Curtis Jones. No akabo ewo Serie A animo ete ama Inter Milan. Na yes the medicals no common I say Inter any boy no any representatives and a Liverpool mudi sikasemye problem verbal agreement omni boy no dada Liverpool sika womo aja tuma Curtis and so kwakabo ejama Inter Milan womo bobo kono yes FC Barcelona womo pe Dominic Livakovic goalkeeper eden ama Girona also no Osiakai Edema Croatia woman national team no na yes woman aircraft Dominic Livakovic 1 season loan na almost sign Edenom back to FC Barcelona now abaye backup Ede ama Juan Garcia and the free Barcelona woman say but Dominic Livakovic Bibia Koya obabaye Barca goalkeeper in coming days ye break here no. And so at the amount, Madrid Gusso, one more private presentations, and now you say Marino, and you're in a tray, and now Bernardo Silva, the magical Bernardo, one of Junior so as a unit chair as the new acquisition for Madrid. Now a 20 jersey Canada, SN no Bechentino, one Bernardo, one Fiorentino Perez, Ejo Maposi Kama. Our Madrid trophy room. You know, no. Na Bernardo Silva no say one onim dada say Madrid there. Area singing no Timbia. O de compare nye Timbia beton so better form. Madrid here the biggest. Our assassin so, but I say Ura Madrid trophy room. Na so much on crew awajia. One kasa ujina wa feel say yes. Club where there any so. Ewo area say na I say. Obaino wabeso winning with Madrid na club we obebone so no chese ani so ade unu kese edema onu Bernardo Silva ono so ensem odi tuja after the unveiling of Darwin Nunez amfao Darwin from Al Hilal. They say they are so cool. Al Diria ewo Saudi Pro League ni mo na 1 season loan until 2027 summer and a loan no ebe back na we no return to Al Hilal one mo boboko ni mo e say Hilal e di mo surplus to requirement onyamu emobi onso nti onko na onko bom enfama Al Diria ewo e league man no e jeba yesene salary Al Hilal e fani nyina e de amano and a face so okwa chese eye bonuses awodo bi a ekeka ho no Hilal afa dwene eso me 50% na Diria foi won so 50 na sankrofo no kra no as ye de Darwin Nunez a chomo onto eska bia emfa ema Hilal wa bra won so efa Darwin Nunez e ho no me no e jeba medical ne book signatures still I can say woman beto krata so na player na aka complete agent amomo Ederson wasi besi ne wonim de ntia ne Man United deal e fairly ye o say akwa me ye fito na menim de ntia Man United say me ma fairly medical this akwa ya over and so fairly medical ya nkrofo ayi na free team ni mu a say lego ho ni ho bie ma say wo free ho no Ederson say nyamia nim no krani Man United deal na amaso no odwene ho abesi na wonte ase but eye edema ni nyina ne sem enam san kwanya ne so eno extending the contract ede ema Atalanta Bergamo out to aswesi akan ede amomo Romelu Lukaku Minama Bolingoli eso a Fenerbahce player Lukaku say the worst year of my life was last season. It was never true when Napoli said I was unfit. Asamni etiawa Lukaku is only Napoli biem or Fenerbahce or ena Osiakan na Lukaku say last season Tokwapa Napoli nene koya no ono ankasa no na ne wadwiri ne kakra say masana me player kese te semia chesa montimi hu jai na afre de ekowi akira de bia mo keka me wonsem e de chance and for say last year de ono ankasa what bi hwiaye na osase so obobo no wonsi akaya afi bi mu a afi na ya bad Edi amo no Lukaku te say last season. Wabra no ball. Edi man Napoli we no so. Napoli say omo to nsem ni gum say me Lukaku me nya fit. Omo boa enya no kra me ye fit pa. Eno ensem a Lukaku edi etuja ya de mamo e o so no eso offer. Man United. Yete ya ne so man fa e kire onom edi bid akoma Brighton and Hove Albion. Carlos Baleba Akwawe last season United koye not the value £100 million. And they say United is 60 million excess kakragu so wamu de remo Brighton and Hove Albion wamu ase ya they say the akaka krabi tuna brona fe Brighton ejatum ejai Carlos Baleba amana bebo eden Manchester United wamu ebobo kuna no de free obe demamo ewo jumadie no eso na yesi Baleba prepare eso be kwakwa medicals ede Man United wamu ebobo kono ene Hurricane AJ the golden shoe European golden shoe last season 36 goals outside no Europe nyina no any striker what tontena pene and a ceremony ne course a yede ni shoe ekose ne nsema Hurricane one so aje kama e ho a eno Bayern Munich one striker ne won sem na meri to dwa ene enumre Belmont a non-alcoholic malt drink I sign a original at the pa na onum Belmont ne wacho a smoother a creamier and a face so a more refreshing udi jumade bia make sure as a Belmont and a odi ebds video neighbor over Federico Gatti Juventus Omar Lucino to the start of the season na amaniane say omubo game na supporters tisiago pramane so ena akwa mu Chelsea na chese over video net that's no me we are no be Belmont ma be kan ho asem supporters TC Juventus gamer na omo ebo there be current we na nsen ya I chitafo
me ka dey hejesi ya was obey where
Kitani I chitafo Federico Gatti pine and omo ball ni hwe aye
no what plan yana because say mobile so
that say a pitch invasion say ya ball game awie ye nyina ye si park ye ball game na supporters ya Chelsea park na ye kohwe na ya so players mu na fan no wono accidentally or tehwe ye na chese
okay that's why I said what happen na ma because we dey gano deal
one shedder
so you ready ni yo
one shedder
we are sure
opare
that was speed how they call ball you we ni na mu speed because me nya no na betimi dia we sa dwon bone da be so we dia me ka se be ja to say opare dia
Monday ya Juventus senior team normally Juventus next generation no which is the academy team no I say Kotoko under 20 ne senior team ne more friendly na game no Juve winning 2-0 na omo ball game no cry na say em say ya nwie crowd and Federico Gatti o
so oh bra Facebook ko na me menu na solo aka me nko me ntumi ye o ben no pa lo ka pa na kire ho but we also do ne chen ya solo
ani je so oversee do gina soro na ye ka trahefo na chitafo se
me bo na da boy no ball na net se ne ball no
oh no je ball ne de ma hwe bia ne
because ye hu ni nyina bia na da kwa ne ball na mfa to mu ano mu nyina so ho no bia ba solo
so mo na middle of the park and a boy na ankasa so no hu so mo ba o se players na ankasa no they were overwhelmed o ma hu mo ya ne se chitafo na ben o mo o se na nko mo free park ni so do we cry na Juve player ba ko Bengati no Dimrika ne free other side over and I just say ti Vesaman na so nti Belmont no ma Canada say e was say o joining movement no or store bi ben bia no compare Belmont ni bi the new Belmont na also pay bi enom na come up Jumade bia odi a obetumi the Belmont no the Belmont shine your greatness Belmont a new malt experience Eddie Aje Enkratwe atum 0544 335 900 and a 0544 335 800 Belmont Holy Mosquito Spray and Quell and Tontum Police no ekum tontum ada na kron me se u sprayer ekum wa wan ketwani nyina and tontum count different count afa chese ntatia ni nyina ebekum na eja center ehwam e wo demo e de amount na ura supermarket ura shop bia obenya Holy Mosquito Spray and Quell kuma se edum ye depo e ho 03220 37623 perfect skin and body therapy o skin no be fe pimple stretch marks nenso ben ko tattoo and keloid akre ye be ye free skin and yama ye wia na o body ni reshaping kama body slimming body enlargement flat tummy ye be bi ed ama o shata de be fatal kama kuma sen crying takra the branches e ho for 0553312911 Yom Vita infant cereal milk koda na se mofra aduane empanyimfo dia eyeye na de papa minerals ahodo any vitamins ahodo ene wo mu eboa mofra ne nyinimu ema omunyini from esamo omo ahoden mapa Yom Vita eno ena wo se odema abofra na odi Yom Vita good nutrition for a good start rekoeba misha ekrase adro efre krase na eba duane hini ne nubra no hahama ena yede aye na onom rekoeba misha etu pressure ase etu koko ase eyi infection bi afri ho eyi menstrual disorders ahodo ewo emabawa no emu bema mpaso dwumadie no rekoeba misha ebebo apa eyi waist pain and ulcer eso efri ho wo de pharmacy herbal shop chemical shop o man Ghana ba bia obenya reko herbal misha ana so de okwa ase me pe crusher dro ato na yebema obi 0244 470067. Bash ML Decoder. All the very matches. Game centers, hotels, guest houses, restaurant individuals. Bash. And Emma Sa Decoders no enyina. Abripo Junction ship mu and a bash. It was 0556 287757. 5-day fasting and prayers. Kumase Swami Takwa Makro. Bosumi Yawie and a Jumadi no. Ebaso Monday 31st August. And a area so Pillar of Zion Church International Evangelist Akwasiwa Edano woman ashishe Jumadi Edu Abeka ho yemfa yefruntuo yenchrekom na yemompaye said ebeya ne pabia yepe wasasi so no ebeba abeka sa 31st August to 4th September and Eagle Jumadi no ebaso over yegire no so ede enkrofo nkroso semtew eni aboafo onsem no ede si ena nwumrei ewo Jumadi no esoye ko but mamemfa special birthday ma Ruth Linda Ajiman of KNUST Department of Statistics and Actuarial Science eho ena Ruth Linda Ajiman owo odi ne awoda we no birthday we ni free Jake eho ena eba Jake say we say Ruth a special and a happy birthday. Highway Sports etwaso ede amamo.
Yes, yena sulase montrase ohona ena ye fila na breaking of fillers na ye break nti ye montrase idie ene eye Kingsley Amponsasafo yes ye tuma awosompa ne eye na wodanti my boy special birthday enko emfa ma ready show na onye wakoma so ade nyina no emfa emawo ye nyina so na yemra na akomiatrase na enedma ho yes yewura ko bia Kumasi Asante Kotoko camp na no kro mu ne se yewura ho no na defender na no koye training koye justify obi ani agene ho no eye Isa Yakubu unse be catch yourself 4 players a um koye medicals no na player no eka ho a na jese obi a na mkwaso se we die waye Kotoko player wi anisa na omotwen se results no beba no ena Kotoko game ananu ye mo boye against Lion esu otu na 1-2-3 na Isa Tanasi 1-2-3 na Isa Tanasi tidie koyere se technical team no request se yema modern na yemfa no nko hospital foforo na onkoye medical test na unfortunately player no koye bae no na chese aye disconjoy wa feel ewo ho tiano ena akansinsi mu amasisi die abrante na Afri camp nemum ebezi sabre Kotoko enka sembia emfa ho a ye watweniem ehwe nimu die Kotoko ebeka afa Isa Yakubu ho na yara sujira Kotoko si na breakings na anti wonya ma Facebook anu aye fast vesa wo na dia toto so wo owa Isa ho asa na make mebeko tema youth player identify na dia mbre mo mame former tema youth and Pandu Heart of Lions one center back and team and Ruben Hennessy na de tiene se meno Casablanca na kakra bi na wo rom ewon kra no nso e kwadwane Kotoko preseason no ni nyina no ene se Kotoko edna ni trem na nka omokope Pius Bafowua se mo kai da defender no mu hu ya nse Kotoko ho anya ha abrante na dwane Pandu Heart of Lions no ena Kotoko amene hu se die still na ne kire ho no players e koye doso nti ombehia Hennessy so no so right na ombe justify ana mo se eze kan ze kapi okay observe no na ye hwese ne de no e betumi afa nti de gina ho eno no another one visa mame Emmanuel Entry na mempanen kasem Emmanuel Entry na de tene se akandafo enaipe na Ghana yen transfer window no ye close epono no nti wo player na obeto no na asa wo so de beko ba bi no amfa nkwa na chese ye kapro no e de good Emmanuel ena da so no future nsami no gene samba na Emmanuel Entry rep ena meno ka se de ase hubua ena abo mo mugiri yese na fo na aka na besi sabri omonte hwivri Kotoko hono ahwa Kotoko betima dibo na bro ni nyina no so ono a Kotoko ho a onya bi mo so ase moja ne kwan na yɛntɔn aboa no ne nkura de podua nti ɔmo srɛ asante kɔtɔkɔ sɛdeɛ mo ka kyerɛ mo biara no ɔmo wɔ ne nɛ ɛkyena aburo so efiada koraa sɛ wɔyɛ akyɛ ɔsɛ kɔtɔkɔ ka kyerɛ wɔ mo na ɔmo de no release letter ɛde ma no sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a anaasɛ termination letter ɔmo de ma no na player no nso ho ayɛ hare na yɛnya no teɛ sɛ positi ɛne di n'akyi tententententententen nti mu wie yɛ apɛ ha sɛ nkɔmmɔ strong one mmienu ɛno nso gu adwa so na kyerɛ sɛ meba bɛhwie agu hɔ ama nneɛma akɔnkan nti menkɔ akɔmea hɔ na Kofi Zakito no so ɔgye Felix no bi wɔ akyiri hɔ a kɔmea
offer
na on say transfer na bɛnti break ya
so inside Yakubu deɛ no
sure
me not sure say the Belgians are Asante Kotoko so mo yɛ strong statement biara the most important thing is they found a replacement for him because Onyo Kotoko player and he's seen as a player also be justify and our word now using observation and now unfortunately medicals and to me Makotoko am fano so the next year Kotoko and say quickly and that's exactly what they've done. I want to believe who say as a result of Isa Yakubu
Tino Makofa Omope Hennessy
and Ama Hennessy no about on board.
Good.
Is to the point.
But on Tias yes it you can since we deal with supporters no abenya gidi wo mu a omuni say wo player young di enka yebenya no ubukura waro akohwe no na all of us had ne antu hwe wo say ebeye dey na accident na asinti
so the report is what you are giving.
Yes no official yi omuni for official mra
official statement on him. Maybe Zach will have defended you, but Oyekotoko player the year. And I got a true injury with an official statement. Onye player yet, even though he was with a Kotoko team, but Onye player. And you know, Kotoko dear, what they do, they say, Sekobasa or the player area, say the player in a free camp. Kotoko quickly, we need to fix that position. As long as we want to believe that Nanka Isa Yakubu no. Nyɛ de see na anka Kotoko ebi anka mo nko for Hennessy no but now the focus is Hennessy the voice mean say wɔkyina obe report to Kotoko camp so na report to say Kima then Kotoko start dealing with him say if Kotoko any sort of money in America no pass here they've gotten what they wanted that player that position na person mo efele no omo afele ho so I'm not expecting too much of statement to be as a Kotoko statement as if that player is Omu player. Is a Kubu and your Kotoko player. And you know, it's too unfortunate. Said Nanka, the Tiger team. Fortunately for them, because supporters go the Tiger team no will be in him. And not they felt so with me abwa. Me information grant him in the first medical year, you know. Omu passing through Kotoko medicine. Omu passing. That's a passing.
Who's that?
You see the information I mean and say the first medicals no. Kotoko medicine here no. Omo passing. And
your checks are why
information mo no. Omo passing no.
But say they are serious.
Match Kotoko airborne. And coach notice he said no. I think couldn't have been well with the player. So after the game the coach requested for another medical. Says almost
wow.
Who's this coach is here no more high.
And yes, all over down.
Play sometime. For example, working with a large user. Wouldn't it want more boy? Play be to me, let me catch the play with prayer. What I say? Also, dear child to me. I'm probably your best friend. What the play any change him. You see the point? So the coach might have cited an MLB on the player. Was on face value, young supporter there. You go here, born a player or preacher or putting ball or him. Because I say or Nico Fibini no combination and you're bad. You see, and you know, if you are supporter the going in ball, be any high to her the energy level did no more. But football a couple of Sunday man and maybe no ordinary year. Coach is where and it may be a chance. Because don't forget offer. Game na every bono. You have a ball week in week out about 34 league matches, right? Plus the FA Cup matches. South Africa, it is what we can. You see, so you need a player who can stay fit for a long time to cover all this. And you know, and it's all good. You play an injury, especially when an injury one that you can solve. Unless one of the players are going to go no more. Oye medicals. omu to establish a friends problem kakra, but that problem no a problem that can be solved immediately, so they are okay with that. That's how the medical has done it here. So who problem your problem a bit must solve any money right. You buy the player and your first time Jago Dalo time on Manchester United a turn under you say Mourinho pra, but almost I don't know say with age any the prospect so Manchester United bit must solve that problem now. That problem is one player, player is one player for the future. Obeti me on board the next 10 years. What I say you area the medicine where you move there. Now they don't bet me solve. They went ahead to buy him. And I want to say for Kotoko to have allowed him to leave, not to say, be a bro, just an ordinary injury between me. And the best thing is let him go. Okay. So that is
what can men doubt too, but Miss Mayhem, Coban Sadia Capi serious, as I look at medicine, and I misses I me out. Oh, bit to me, sir. Maybe to me, well, but see a person no call different hospital. No, okay, sir. If you cry to me, some of your Minchano, which will cause with the Benedi, Sabia HIV in Tanzania, but come and for Fracoyeno. Now, why you cry it mistakenly? It's me, and Yavan. That's my information. Okay, I have. Okay, even though Mitia Nami is but how can that be possible? But then I know, sir, it missy, and I won't blame them so much. I be a not a Honomagina uncle, what I say, and now I be at the coach and establish, every crown man has aspect, and then you can forgive them and that. Opening on Hennessy, I was looking at in the profile, and I think last season he played about 26 games for Heart of Lions. The previous season he has been playing 31. That's the player a boss. He about 34 games. That's what to me, but more than half. Actually, we are an integral part of the team. But just what I say, they are here only Urban a preacher. Urban no, one that who say top notch to the extent that even Black Star Crown. Actually, call up, but then he was playing with my friend Hennessy, so Hennessy could also be a good replacement for whoever. We are talking about Asante Kotoko, Olusu Samba, Asante Kotoko, Olusu Ansu, Asante Kotoko, Olusu Abro. So player be a Kotoko di baby and I said that player a player be a bit me get it to one level. Or even better. So if not, they say at that level, they should be better. But one thing about this guy, and they say, I think all that height or that energy, start defenders now, you feel the presence, over there. And I, from what information I mean, Kofi being here that type of left-sided central defender, I don't want to play the ball, or a side defender now, obetimi ball, obetimi a player from afar, now we try that pass, So when you such a player, the also kind of honor should be a player or do bet me a pra of a sort as a number 4 be bet me a pra not being net me about number 5 or no, a bet me a search forward. I give you that. So if Kotoko want to play from the back, almost start bet me initiate attack and move. I just say so two different players. Hennessy, that defenders now or bet a crack or no call you now see for ma. Also, go ahead and be of that players, So, no, call a bomb. Now you're attacking and see for man. On can't on your view, also on buy. Baba Sako, it's next time, you see the point. So, if he can play the way, 10 times after them, Grisu, you see the point. I'm just really punning national. One another match and how many has you about now that I'm President Rollins and especially the Bono Monday Bono and yes, I didn't know if he said. Among for a dinema, okay. Why one person I will believe in that. Just a but then that is that Hennessy Nakotoko, a neighbor on board. So over young man, a quite omra, now coach is new here, because all but and the coach is no observation or banners or movies say, or one that they can go or can go with them. That would be good. A recommendation will come from the 10K team. Sure. We can't even come more. But let's wait for that. Okay. Outside of Panama, may try to find out. Coach, can somebody say they've dealt with all the indiscipline issues. They've dealt with that. So now I was trying to link say, players now,
obetuma ka say you players you on 6 no obetuma form part of those that indiscipline element no o say yakonya na mi busa wo say kotoko mo plan bi o program bi e dia ma wo mo because a former player called me and waka chem say nyane sa say player about to na say free say the training was former na say o ko training to nyane ho nka say I say be free injury number no cover but we the office say training for say open na what you do is that you go with the player no man special training no way na under your tutelage na wa wo hwe no but say uche player no ha abranya sa dia na ya ko say o mpe player no aka squad no and these players now there were this a whole lot of and some anyam na mebeka so ko supporters o tie ana football bi o tie football bi anim send a tag won what I say obi say antwi kura de ne de ne obi say no de no was using obi a edintino enai ono nso na brabo ni football over me believe say Sekotoko make a definite statement on them right Kotoko dey want this among person be players be pimp players fine but I open player gonna make a statement right Kotoko Sekotoko firm enough to say so and so player and for me Saka the features what's the name Zakaria Antwi Johnson Badu these are players you jaw mo and they omuni omu fit Metias Zakaria Kobrikum what I say those players so why is it that Antwi enim there and yes of Sekotoko officials obi amfa ba woti krom ha ya man program bia won follow me free say edu be bia na players so say your voice to speak for them and you know we must speak for them na Kotoko ehun dey so mo ye because me prayer no so what din na so for ni am so twen Kotoko na be nwanwa Zakito na ye master of sadio minim say gatima Zaki upese ebia kan no mu deal no ebia say do start no mu edili so mo team ni registration tum pending o say registration tum di bi ko ni aka say pending e nya ni nyina ba wa fa akokora de untimi nkowram but obu de korum be kowram pending not you Kotoko come asem
matekasa
because it cannot be that like that what ho obi and fan Kotoko busily doing their own thing prepare the team also life is football at the management those who are managing no they the right thing to do
okay
team be a person need they have to start dealing with that team now move on to pending so bana Kotoko reason when after the registration you go because pending no to the room but one fan kokra Zaki I stand to be corrected one fan kokra end of now say only opportunity to play in the league until the second window
Matia come here but they may me brain into me 2 minutes account for her story no me dey account preko na me dey account my brothers na agbechi story no ne ko mu say bra boy no was South African na akoye oba e be grip no and Ukraine has e decide say o de no e ko FIFA na obeduru ya omni share ba ko mienu miensa na asasam no ne yenko pie players and coaches status committee na hono e ko pie mu no ana yen checks say boy ni kodi bem and my house of decide say ne ye na home press FIFA de ni biem ti sa ba ne sa de a ene yen trafitiam na yen kana titi ti no ene the real story a enyumre yen so ye gada e wakata fidie so na amintie kwa me parade wi a na mediama akomia na ma chede aka na ma say obed na operate Sakra Sports Stadium is available on any day has a folk be choose so eja bia.
At all times, Accra Sports Stadium have always remained our first option, with the Legon Stadium also an alternative option, because that is what is required by the law of the game, as required by club licensing department. So if the Accra Sports Stadium is the venue that is our first choice and it is available, then we are going to play there. Since the last season, the same way as we chose the Accra Sports Stadium, but because of renovation works and no more the Black Stars were also going to go, we needed to move to the Legon Sports Stadium. If nothing like that crosses up, nothing like that comes up, start from that.
Good. Kwame Opariado Edie enono na amponsa jei na ebem kakra wo say fine ye de e wo your source one doubt here na onso ehwemu a waye ne say Isa Yakubu oko training ground so aside medicals na oko feel na ne modern mono so form tibia ni nyina ka ho na boy na keka bomu a wode free camp no ndi abaza yada ase akomia fatu ka ho na me ko obram ho
pressure na house of Jennifer transport on last year don't buy no mama find a way to say a whole lot of things but now clearly House of Folk supporters thought to say na Accra Sports Stadium no I say spiritually and for that oma try oma ya but na emfa to mo ko try ba bi hwe
asalam ka so mo ke kan no man no kwa na yo mo mini
ya ko du board ni ya ko du board ni
supporters do ba dia
last season match of the games on board draw on kan no on board no le mo ono hu say it wasn't like say ebi a spiritual bibia na mom team na enye over so that say it no afedi Accra Sports Stadium ho at any point in time you want to play your football there. So I'm not surprised on my back because I did na to mo Accra Sports Stadium no move free say bibi na kaka bi na hunu na wo and for that so you call the no mo ko he na ho do meeting I was on call first game no mo ko nya 1-0 win bi second no mo nya 1-0 win bi efiro obi oba bi e bodro obi oba bi all black van oba Sheffield 2 goals bi and sign man no mo say hey no sade na Accra Sports ma san ba it is a yetimi that didn't do much
and invest so sasa
that don't say masa enye that is not the case
yeah
now agbesi de no on footballing lines only agbesi ko ka sem bia ofa I think in my education wa do survey na zakito era makai no say oh yes ade no na you know juma o ye no bro half ho no de bia o de bab on memo bia hu say masa he's on top of that or can direct say when it comes to the FIFA ne matching one no dia e ko do a House of Folk had only 1 year contract on what boy we e do ko kan bia enya asem bia e be wi the House of Folk any player no ko what they did that House of Folk all the sika o matuama player no House of Folk mention e wo the ma status committee then omotrans no the player accepted yes I received these monies now e ko basa football de ne de enam say football no boy no any mistake no na between me no over me no aka asem bi ye be ni say na man to aso me anye e no so de emfa ye say man na hu emfa ntutuka eji no e ko ba say en de be ma player no free but player no if obi say on hasika the player accepted that negate and according to apologize and has to free say it happens in football so that civil aspect of it then come back court now my side no
okay
the boy no free to move to the team
akomia me das but 10 seconds visa so ne hero production akasa de moye no edem ho no pese ba EPS that weekend ye mama to for papa hana be Johanna beto so me no chiche mama ne
go for Arsenal
Arsenal
Manchester City will come in
City
Manchester United could come in
United
Chelsea
no Liverpool
the more you me
okay Zach
Tino
mama no san for no di kama me na am so hye ne de ho so ajumu pictures nti utofo
what Baliba no
gosh
anopano before na inis nyamba
ka we be so wure mu e be onya kwa nka loka we de go straight mama e chala ma wure
Baliba Manchester United
baba
Baba
anti Emma Majana
Baliba Man United win the league
United won yes Arsenal second
Tottenham Hotspurs fourth
Tottenham meba how third
Tottenham third
Tottenham okay
Tottenham be the third now fourth name between Liverpool and Chelsea
okay so, Liverpool
share
or Chelsea
my family Liverpool
okay that's it we are because you want Marco Gene dia yen to aso
Tino me a bit and from another me start who comments about Emmanuel entry so with the being an ESCO member there I can mention his name I saw a video of Achi also ordinary to say kotoko mpena omunjano na onko me boni because he's an ESCO member and now on also the na no to discussion and a whole lot of things today he said see it here can say Chelsea say Liam Delap
Muhiano.
he should not come closer to the first team training.
Wow.
Unse Kruma say no.
Also, they know a time of 1 hour. Okay.
Ending of this month.
Okay.
Unse Kruma say no. I set our own rules when asem no on interest to ma. Unse uti asem ni ya. Nipa no. O interest was no set different rules.
Nemra foforo.
Yeah, no that discussion. Only interest for moi, nemra or their discussion is different. The same people who comes and analyze the foreign issues, how it is done. Foreign and or kind of different. But I say Kotokona and as a has as a man, and so the way they discuss it is different. Tino, me say, I also on Peliam Delap na onko reserves or onko training because onyano so why I say on near training to see when he is preparing weekend ya or Chelsea be on Monday or one the first game eti me here no the thing say oba bata me training when I say me plan Tino me here eti find a way you go and tell the reserve team unya team a na mpemfo na team no if they agree on terms we sell you and you go okay uka Jadon Sancho Manchester United Emma na fi no ne nkola na training for almost 6 months. Yeah, didn't chance. What's here with the reserve team? But so many a Chaneka because almost the first team no. Yeah, here train. We are paying you. Say when you are training the reserve team and just a team in Tioka. Between you player no, any team who is losing because entry is on almost 10,000 a month. And the Tino, when we are entry, and the entry look at one lose Tino. Because every man they are paying you 10,000 Ghana cedi for not playing football for them. Marcus Rashford, say okay. Every two no. Oh yes, team ni here. Train with the junior first reserve team, but first team in their own count. Another example, so okay, Raheem Sterling. Chelsea, Enzo Maresca. On Sidabi, I don't need you in the team. Train with the reserve team. Raheem Sterling is training with reserve team now until January. Onya, I'm the Feyenoord. I know call Netherlands. I know call Honum. Eti, minimum why all of a sudden people go for interest in Vincent Emmanuel entry story no. Why Kotoko Emmanuel training with the reserve team? And again, anya no krese ye man program ya. He was asked to train with the reserve team. So that is the program. What program?
No, you two like actually saying.
Huh?
I know people say sa fitness anasi bin tra okana na ho nka ho na mo kwe na dey exact
me make the not out of that story say you no crese your fitness asem team ni ehia no mo ja no ase on come plan
antira okay
on ka plan
to mo bi kwa ni to no lo so bo je say mo pɛ me dia ne mo nya dia e ne fo
anya no ba kire say me mpe wa nya mo ko
sa woni say
ana wo me mama example ana un follow me
ni follow by me mjem say
you cannot tell them say un hima mama me nko anya bi so you doing anya wo pe football no nya sare no sa mo mpere mama me nko
ne ba sare exact sa un tietia ne yedie so sa mo twa ne kan to ontra bench sa
tino anta me mo example am say no
okay
for no un go wa gina ba o
odi ma to so ai
ni pa no eyo kotoko player. You understand? You can have moral discussions. So morally, no kotoko denka achopa den anonia over moral aspect of the discussion. But you have a contract with kotoko. And kotoko say, and enemy no, you are not part of the plan.
train with the junior team. That is the program they have given you. Etade. Now, Tino, TSMB. Only why all of a sudden find interest in Emmanuel MP, if anything, Asamno. Only one find interest on this year. 2 months ago, my 2 months ago, before the season started, and pre-season and started, and a positive one, Emmanuel MP. Every BBR.
Okay.
So he's done with them, personal term, everything. He's done with positive.
To be my pressure, na ye.
So,
okay.
Kotoko should release you. I'm cancel contract now. Then go and sign. Why are people not also advising the boy? Say, team now, person okon. So, person ko baby. I don't know. Uncle for now hypocrites. Omodo mara tum na nyachum. And Kotoko njaba boy and unkono. Why are they not also telling the boy say go and tell that team na okon and say omo Kotoko omo metono falungo. And Kotoko or a charity organization. But it's Kotoko a charity organization.
So the one can so mumma obiati as yes this time around. Play bia unko for free. Be the need for ba say when omunyina se menim se na make omuya jo mu nsensemu.
So munja no.
No kwa de kwa meka
others. See now the issue is Emmanuel. Yeah, all contract Kotoko. Kotoko so omunka so mapam no. Go and play with the reserve team.
Okay.
So officer when your team now person kwa my team ni me Kotoko. No me Kotoko nya discussion. They should pay and take you away. But you want to satisfy your selfish interest. O what you sign on physical antino. Now, Oma uncrophobia, unse no my go and young woman munko kangum Kotoko pressure and the engine nonko Kotoko in the engine. If he wants to go, team now person okono. They should call Kotoko. Have discussion with Kotoko. Omunfo be member to I can 1 year contract to see Kotoko and pay, then take him away. Dan say, I say, young question in San Chefobiachi. Now, Omuma Kotoko pressure, now Kotoko release MP. Kotoko will not buy into that pressure. If he wants to leave, let him epena with as simple as A, B, C, D. They know the contact of Kotoko. They should write to Kotoko. You hear Emmanuel MP. You better say, discuss up and down. Oh, finally, you've agreed on the figure. No more fun. But sir, agree on a car.
Monkey. Monkey.
Signature. Hey, what is essential?
Matthias, let me answer, Matthias. Me say, jump professor.
But that is all. And the entry in the camp and the person. No, I'm for entry.
It's a first story I can question. We're going to attack him. But that's good. Now, it will be that was you. Stitches was it? Thank you, Zakito. And say, now predictions quick one. Met was way.
Top 4 Arsenal, Chelsea.
Arsenal,
Chelsea, Man City, Hotspurs.
Chelsea,
Man City, Hotspurs.
City. Hey, that doesn't matter. Them sir. Oh yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
Ah, you dear. I could go down finish it.
Oh, not playing the Champions League will play to the advantage.
No, so come home.
Yeah.
Okay, but what was it?
As a man for careful.
You
teams normally said any Europe bono. How much the any Kwesiada on Benya Monday. On the Champions League football. Champions League for between about Saturday, Sunday. Most of the Umber champions, I'm going to Mondays. I'm going for one. Tony no me ye pie or me hard.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Tino fans back. Come on, Daniel Aqua. God bless you, Zakito. You were saying the truth. He even didn't report on time. Indisciplined player. Daniel Aqua, the no. Young company.
Of Assemba.
Confront to bro.
Oh, David. I know a position who is sending with me a Kebiama.
Moment, yeah.
With me a Kebiama. the biggest problem was that we had an issue. Say, Asante Kotoko, your host is CA. Ebi ananka players ni bu went me enjoy omo kwan no. Omo do omo salaries whilst playing football will be an issue. It looks like the management is ready. It looks like they are ready. Auntie.
Na kwa mso eboa Kotoko.
Once na you share the finances of the club.
Okay.
It looks like they are ready. Maybe omo na SBB so. Because some may release the boys nibi.
Yeah.
And I mean okay say Kotoko release Prince Bedu was engaging Karela or the Abani. The band by Kamanyanya our story to follow up in who say after the ban or fine and also fine. But not the Karela food didn't come up of our say. And to release some of the players. So why haven't they released entry? Maybe there is something that we don't know. I think they say, oh, you're got to fana. Almost over a very piano, any position is so would take. Number one, board ya bakotokoi. As I said, with me, Pequia, Obertao, which is waiting. We can criticize them, for instance, midway. I'm still not okay with this board not having a PR team. Though David is in charge of brands and partnership. But if I see now, you're corner cabaret 3 weeks, you're common got still in a PR department solid design. Now, of our directed narrative, no me, I'm not okay with it. And the chum, me of our non-name, Kotkofona Tiagum. Among common mudia democracy cap, ye beshe. What kind of baby will be say, why am I sounding like a loose? And I'm saying, baby, a brand new woman. And found a match I could cover bo. Nkomodieni ye beshe. Nkomodieni ye dia kotoko hye brabe hese ne ye hye no. Enye brabe hese ye beshe. Obambajo atin komanase. Intimi nka minyaya. There is a PR unit at direct side. Most of us say I sound like somebody who's always ready for defeat. Debbie, coach number for Frafin yes team. Such style of promotion say ye beshe mombra as a say free ho. You must find new ways of convincing the Kotoko fan to come to the stadium to support the team, not only if the team is winning. Into be PR unit in the Hiamepa. But for criticizing who we are, there are certain things or more. I see a tenacity in your case. Ye hemo. You will move sometimes you need to sit back and trust the people leading the project. It's a system no more be. I'm not saying come across a system no. And over Monte. Kwame Poko to Quechemana. So official to control Kwame Poko the anymore. Zach Momboame. Omunchem. Didn't know Munchem. Maybe I'm not see so. Anna. So Kwame cried and cried a bantamo. But they didn't officially go to Kunche. Maybe I'm not see so. I think to go to 10 years. A brain I do baby, or the homena casse. Can mean a fair wababesu steer number by me a dahel. Fame Komujidi. That is where we've got into. Because the decisions made, for instance, over Tenkla Urbano may now be an Olympiana de Biamacasa of a many problem. Over the Mecania say, me yanka coach in Embrantem. Nanka last bear 4 matches to end the season. My problem was Obabano near ABB near Sobeshe no Pamunipa, which may not mean in support of it. Think by of our Amia who say Kunyan Sankope because one and Kobe monitor players be because clearly or your coach on who are on tier you be back. Obeso whom majority of the players or sign you watch them. He has something special or perfume one son of our team no. Entikonya and can be about 4 matches to end the season or ba krumha. Come I'm telling you Sanka Kotoko recruitment come every. And number 2, sir 3 weeks no best spend with kruma or this Sunday or more hanosono. Kwa Sunday so that I dance on a season aquaria e wada kwajache. Think can you see a starting preseason and Kobe Sonny and so. But that gives me the confidence that he's a manager that pays attention to details. Even the little things on ignore. Because your coach is on my back room here. On my listed down a report that are Pamu players without looking at them. And he gives certain players second chance. On my BIA medicals. Player BIA or could be a medicals. Including no more. Now you bet me a catty and Yakasa could compamu or BIA medicals. Messi could supporters came maybe pen and Comekas and Pamu Walid. Walid and coach in the starting level under the number 10.
Also, Mekacho said, players me also Fafla Mekan said, players me no coach, not Kajo to win your now Walid entry. Once entry Koye just a Subino.
yet you understand Menzo ba and engage Tinkler.
Yeah.
Coach in the ball no bon over 4-2-3-1.
Sure.
Position a here and pie in number 10. Obi obeti boy Gina so on the adwene adem because opemi enu a om de ne adi ni mpaase kakra. No apedi ogina fifi on na kire se nkwa ani membre akiri. Enya na wali de nya team agina no. Cause supporters and ke mo chance om ka se wali di nko. Ena wali di wo ho. Enti e de na entwi wo de wantimi. Then some na kan kakra na wo se opemi ni pa of what be at nchen.
Yeah.
Enti boys no mo ankasa ka ho. Omo ankasa kan because we die se na wo pepa ne pa so obebo kotokwa over enke bre ni nie for every
so coach Abaro say forget about the reporter de guma ni masama okonya that's still wait yes
so what I say enti yanko anim na Ruben Hennessy die over me na mo won me ne cast last time me scout ba ku kuro ma dinko
okay
jam say media ma awie enti me na no so ko media makra it's in a store in a bar, and I was like, Mamma, check me, I'm say Debbie. Media man and yam, but I'm say, Hennessy will hold the assessor of her. Over and can you think, Lane, men who send on me so tough, no crank, Hennessy in your player. Over on your player crank, I saw your observation. Debbie.
I'm a man.
But
to buy it.
Why they say the at all? Because in our league, so nations are Bob Brianna Simpson a bono. Na ya branch efe no osekofo because sekofo no na ekoni gidigidi na Simpson na eden prechiri saaso na ukọ Lions a Hennessy na ebo wa okoni gidi first to the ball I say kotkon samba na ablo nti o se na ablo di yellow card chen samba because ablo na ye dirty work na samba na prechiri sana na Hennessy ntia na Ebenezer aba na prechiri so if he is available he is a top signing. The last 6 years from Division 1 Waterma Youth, I'll be signing 3 years my Lions also. He's coming as a free agent. Okay, Lions boys don't contract on over. Was why consistent with league. 1 mile cry and yet 25 matches. That is the statistics in the last 3 years. Into any medicals no a fitter. League no more experience the of okay. Because me no do na me yem kakra. Isaiah Kubu no aboy kuruma de ba no atu kwan. And a Bini man so no. On so atu kwan. It why our partner mu mienu a do ablo ne samba no. E fa beginning there but of enya ni nyina na be dey. E be kokro jensa. Entu nya obi ono no gina league mu dada. Now the man Bini man won nchen ha. Uze be konko fu mu.
Ampa de akara ma mo. But I say the only say Kwame ima o repeat your message ya na mamen kan mam say ehia. I know I mean so na busa asem ya there's no way obi ano be ya dwen. As it you please how many league or Champions League title has Kotoko coach won in South Africa? I say South Africa has quality pitches and training grounds. He should give us break. Oh bra. We dear Kwame Mr. Omenk. I say, what can I say? We just had a coach na. Ono na dwene hu ne say no krenso. Ko South Africa na come pitches apa pass be da ho. Na bi na da Ghana ha bra. Nti yen kan krenche yen panimfu no munya mayen why. 0322 4944010 322 494 yes mo amwa manane no 0538 101091 WhatsApp call wo manane nkwa wo Ghana men try 0538 101091 hello good evening
Clementino Charlie boy back up.
Mini afacha me na ya 10 seconds 30 seconds why
everybody that way and mama di ku shi ko joku
yo
na the everything I can no no be after that go be o ba ho su wake up we the Ghana page for South Africa league ti me bora pass you we tell why you good coach o ba boy and me say o 24 so yeta panachi ko mbia so o ba boy me tina akọ ni bo
me sharp anane hello good evening
bari me to so what papa
ajuma da se mini ha
what is your number na ya ma ja papa
ona mo yankwe meto nka che
ya papa to me papa ndo mai na me ka tilo ko to players ne se pa te ni ko to players no e players do me yu mo pa to ko ngo na bo ni ya won ma bon de ko di pa di pa ga ti mo ga die wi ye na ye bu ko de ko to pa ibi ni ya di jo
oh too bad Samania okay hello good evening
correct sir